Hello, AP World History students. We are going to move straight into the second word of the series, and the word today is scope. No, I am not talking about a Call of Duty scope or a Fortnite scope. You should probably stop playing some video games every once in a while. But I am talking about the academic version and can be defined as the extent of the area or subject matter that something deals with or to which it is relevant. In plain simple English, we're talking about the historical information that is relevant to the historical event that's being talked about. Just because something is happening in the world during an event doesn't mean that it's related to one another. Now, to kind of help you guys understand this a little bit more, I am going to actually utilize a Call of Duty scope. All right, so let's say that you get a prompt about political revolutions. That is our target. That is what we're going to try and talk about. Now, when it comes to this, some other things that are going to be in our scope that actually pertain to this are things like Enlightenment ideals and the whole idea of natural rights and natural law. All right, another thing could be the whole challenge of existing governments, such as the divine right of kings. This happens a lot in France, specifically when it comes to our political revolutions. Another thing that we can talk about is nationalism and national identity. This happens a lot in Latin America, even in the North America and the American Revolution as well. All right, and then finally, the resistance against imperial powers. Again, Latin America, Haitian Revolution, things of that sort. Now, yes, these are all things that you will see in the scope of political revolutions. Now, there are going to be things that are happening around the world during this time period that are not in the scope, that don't pertain to that prompt of political revolutions. One thing that we can talk about is the British East India Company and their economic policy, specifically economic policy. Notice how I said economic. We're talking about political revolutions, not economic. All right. And then another thing that we can talk about is the whole migration to penal colonies, specifically in Australia and France's penal colonies as well. Yes, those were happening during the same time period, but they do not pertain to political revolutions. Another thing that we can not talk about that's not in our scope is the whole idea of working conditions in the Industrial Revolution. All right, that's not a political revolution. That's something that happens socially. All right, and then finally, the last example is the immigration that happens around the world. Specifically, the one that I have listed here is the Chinese immigration to America. So I hope this helps you understand this whole idea of scope a little bit better. And I actually want you guys to try this. All right, so let's see what you can do. I want you to write in the comments what the historical scope of this event is. And if you don't know what this event is, it is the Berlin Conference. All right, so that's all I'm going to tell you. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, like this video, and please subscribe for more of these. I will be posting one every single day, and I am in the process of making a Quizlet. Have a great day and stay safe.